G'day, you're with Triple M. It's Cliff and a special edition of The Drive Home today. Find cancer early, a health message from Cancer WA, and we're meeting Brian Fisher. Brian is a steel fabrication business owner. He's from Capel, and when he was 65, he noticed some changes in his peeing habits, which turned out to indicate prostate cancer. Now, Brian is a champion of the Find Cancer Early message. Find Cancer Early is all about increasing symptom awareness across regional WA, especially for blokes, because we're not very good at looking after ourselves. And Brian is one of the people who is going to give us a bit of a clip under the ear and make sure that we do look after ourselves. He's with us on the phone. Brian Fisher, hello. And firstly, mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Cliff, fine. Thanks very much.
Very good, and great to have you with us. Can you let's go back to the start, and can you describe for us the symptoms that you experienced when you first realised something's not quite right here?
Well, I'd go to the toilet to do a wee, and when you've finished, to sort of obviously do your zip up and turn around and go back outside. By the time I'd get back to my bedroom door to go out of my personal toilet, I think, I'm either going to wet myself again or I haven't finished. You go back and just a tiny little bit to finish off. And it went on and on for a few weeks. I thought, this is not right. So I went to a doctor.
And you had the symptoms for a couple of weeks, you say, before you decided to do something?
Yeah, a couple of weeks most probably. But as soon as I started to notice, I thought, this is not right. So I waited and see if it kept up. And then, I went to a doctor. Yeah.
I think that's fantastic because, as I mentioned in the introduction, and having talked to a number of blokes and being of a certain vintage myself, you're not that much in front of me. I've usually got to be halfway dead before I go to the doctor. But the message is find cancer early. And I know that being a champion, you just want to hit us blokes over the head with it.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you've got to, anything slightly different, you've got to go to the doctor and get it checked out,
And what about you? Was there anyone or anything that prompted you to make that appointment with the quack?
No, I just thought this is not right. And after a couple of weeks of it continually being there, I thought this is not right. So that's when I went to the doctor.
Okay, so then we get to the point where you get the outcome of the appointment. What was that?
Well, he said you've got stage 7, I think he called it, prostate cancer. After he'd done some tests, and it really rocks your socks. It really does. It really shakes you about for a while. And you think, you start thinking, geez, I'm going to die. That's a natural thing to think. And anyway, then I went to a specialist and he recommended different treatments, and I, in the finish, chose radiation.
Mm. And I suppose, again, we just have to get that message again and again and again. Find cancer early, because if you'd waited, it could have been pretty different. Does that kind of thing play on your mind, Brian?
Yes, it does play on your mind. It really makes you stop and think about it for a while, and you must. Don't anybody be a hero. Get to the doctor.
And is that the bottom line message for you? Don't be a hero?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Don't be a hero. Go to the doctor and let him tell you. If you go to the doctor and there's nothing wrong, happy days. But you're better off knowing that there's nothing wrong than wandering around thinking, I wonder if there's something wrong.
Mate, you are a champion for Find Cancer Early. I'm glad that you're still here. I'm very happy that you were willing to come onto the show and speak up because, mate, you might save some other people's lives as well. And I suppose even if it's one bloke who's standing at the loo or at night going, gee, I don't know, if they go to the doctor, it could save their life.
Oh, for sure.
Mate, It's been really nice talking to you. Thank you for a couple of moments. Well done, and stay happy and healthy, my friend.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Take care. Brian is one of the champions for Find Cancer Early, and it's a special edition of The Drive Home here today. There's more to come on Triple M.